Everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Gardening and Crocs. Today, we got a little bit of work behind us. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we got a whole cartload of mulch. This is actually one of 3 so far. Let's get going. Okay, everybody, you guys might want to ask me, why do I put mulch down in my garden? Especially for you new gardeners out there. Well, the number one reason why I put mulch down in my garden is that it is a awesome weed preventative. Don't have any weeds growing in the mulch, usually. But if you do have weeds growing in the mulch, they are so easy just to pull out. And that brings me to reason number 2 why I like to have mulch in the garden, is it creates such a good, nice, fertile soil, even in the walkways. And what that does is that gives us a nice living environment for all these worms and different bacteria and different fungi and everything else to be able to thrive and to grow. And what that'll do is those worms will slowly eat their way into the raised beds where I have everything at, and yeah, provide beneficial nutrients to all my plants. Let's take a look at the soil real quick. So I'm just going to dig down to a spot where I don't have anything growing quite yet. Now, this is right next to my blackberries, but as you can see, ooh, this is perfect. As you can see, I have a worm, but look, you can see that's the clay soil, and above it you can see where all that mulch has been sitting, how dark and rich that soil is. So that makes a huge difference. And once I can get all those worms and everything in around my beds, they'll slowly go into the beds, and we will have an awesome garden that way. Yet another reason why I like the mulch is that it just, I feel like it flat out just looks nice. It really makes things look a little bit cleaner. The beds look all nice and trim with it all around it. I think it just does look a lot nicer. Now, I put my mulch down really thick. As you can see, you know, these raised beds, I haven't gotten the mulch layer down here yet, but they are 2 to 3 high. And this is a good example of how thick I've been putting it down. So right there is about 3 to 4 inches high off the ground. I guess you can see that very well or not. You go along the bed and it is mulched up. A couple reasons why I do that is essentially that mulch does slowly deteriorate, and it does go down over time. So we are creating more compost in and around the garden beds. So if you want a weed-free, hassle-free garden that's aesthetic to and pleasing to be out in, which by the way makes a huge difference on how often you get things weeded, how often things you get harvested, is if you got a nice place to go out to look at, it pleases your soul, you'll be out in the garden a lot more and you'll reap the benefits of the garden a lot more. So why not mulch your garden? Cheers, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Why do you like to mulch your garden?